Have you ever wondered if God might be calling you, but you're not quite certain? Or have you ever had moments in your life that seem just a little too divine to be absolutely nothing? Or maybe, just maybe, you feel a deep pull in your spirit and you're like, what is that? Well, stay tuned because by the end of this video, you will know that what you're feeling, experiencing is not random, but it is on purpose. So you probably clicked this video because some things are happening in your life and you feel like you may be being called by God, but you're not sure and you are looking for answers. Well, hi friends, Nina here. Welcome to Journey to Grace with Nina. I help faith-driven women find significance and success without compromising their faith. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 undeniable signs that God is calling you to something more in 2026. So stay tuned. Let's dive in. Undeniable sign number 1 is lack of fulfillment. Have you ever felt a sense of discontentment? Tell me this if you've ever achieved a really big goal or dream you set out, a big goal you set for yourself. Maybe you have achieved the ultimate success. However, you're still feeling empty inside. I see it in women everywhere. They are successful. They have successful careers. They have a great husband. They have a beautiful life. They have a beautiful house. Like they got it all. Yet I hear them continually saying they feel disconnected. They feel lost, overwhelmed, just like something is missing. I hear it all the time. Us as women, we long for connection. We long for purpose. We long for meaning. We long for that. And so if we can't find it and we have a lack of it, what happens is we will start looking for it in all the wrong places. So my question is, have you ever felt like you're missing something, or you still have more to give? Maybe you have a spiritual gift of some sort and it's not being used, or deep down you feel like there's a purpose that you are meant to put on this planet for, but you are not fulfilling it. You are not living it out and you have ignored it. That's probably why you clicked this video. Even when your life looks perfect on the outside, you're still feeling empty on the inside. If you are feeling this lack of joy, lack of fulfillment, lack of purpose, lack of direction, that, my friend, is an undeniable sign that God is calling you to more. Undeniable sign number 2, suffering and trials. I'm sure you, like myself, we all have been through some sort of difficult situation, whether it's one or many in our lives. All the trials you're going through, even though whatever you're going through right now, or maybe you will in the future, or what you have in the past, they're all there for a reason. Our suffering is not meaningless. God uses our suffering, our trials, our tribulations. He uses it to refine us, to shape us, to equip us for something better. So that's why you can know that if you're going through a trial or a suffering, then God is calling you to something greater, because he's equipping you to then take that knowledge, take that compassion, take that wisdom, and he is going to then refine you and be able to use you and your voice and your experience to then pour out your love and wisdom and knowledge onto someone else who's going to be going through this in the future. You can guarantee that if you're going through trials and sufferings, that is God's way of calling you to something more. So here's the beautiful part is what you go through privately with God, he can one day use publicly to help, to teach, and encourage others. If you're in a season right now of suffering, don't run from it. Don't run from it. Embrace it. Ask God, pray to God, ask him, what is he trying to refine you into? What is he trying to teach you? What is the message? What is the lesson in this? How can you turn this suffering and pour out your knowledge and experience to help others in the future? If you are going through pain and trial and suffering, I guarantee you, it is an undeniable sign that you are being called by God. Undeniable sign number 3 is messages from others. How many times have you ever wondered, like, okay, you're feeling called by God, maybe to start a YouTube channel. Maybe you're being called to start a ministry. Maybe you're being called to volunteer at church, maybe even a new career. If you are being called to do something and all of the sudden you are now being bombarded with messages and confirmations that what you're sensing and what you're thinking and what you're feeling is correct. Like if you're feeling like God is saying, hey, I want you to do this, but you're not sure, but you're constantly receiving messages. Maybe it's a podcast. Maybe it's a YouTube video. Maybe it's an email, a text message, even from a friend or a family member. How many times have you gotten a random text or phone call or email out of the blue that totally confirms what you're thinking and feeling from God is true, is like it was a confirmation. God has more than one way of talking and speaking to us, and these are some of the ways. How many times have you been at church and you are thinking something, and sure enough, the pastor says something, and you're like, that's it. I knew it. I knew that's what God was saying. So if you're getting these messages, could this be God confirming his call to you through these moments? 100% yes. Undeniable sign number 4 is you have a longing for truth and wisdom. How many times have you been in a situation you just know like something's off here? Maybe it's at work, or somebody's doing something that's just like, no, that just doesn't feel right, but you just can't put your finger on it. And you have a longing for truth, but you also have a longing for wisdom, meaning you're like, how would I, or how should I, or how would God or Jesus handle this situation? So if you find yourself constantly longing for that, that is a sign that God is calling you to draw closer to him. That is a sign that he is wanting you to get to know him on a deeper level, to get to know his personality, his characteristics, how he would deal with these situations. That is a call on your life to get to know God on a deeper personal level. So here's the question. Do you thirst for knowledge and wisdom? Do you find yourself confronted in certain situations and you're like, oh my gosh, I know there's a better answer other than what society is telling me. I know there's a better answer. Do you find yourself seeking truth, wisdom, and guidance more than ever before? Like you just have a deep desire to learn more truth and wisdom right now in your life. So if you answer yes to any of these above, yes, then I say to you, this is an undeniable sign that you are being called by God. Undeniable sign number 5 is conviction. Conviction is that feeling that you get in your gut and in your heart and in your mind and in your soul when you know you're doing something that probably isn't that pleasing to God. Right now, you're living a lifestyle. Maybe you're doing something in your lifestyle on a regular daily basis. Maybe you're just, doing something that isn't that pleasing to God, and you are feeling that gnawing sensation in your life every day because you know what you're doing is not right. If God is convicting you, if you're feeling a conviction about something in your life, that is an undeniable sign that God is calling you. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. I would love to know. I think there are many, many signs that God is calling us. I actually have a couple other videos. I'll connect them down below in the description box that you can watch. There's some other things that I think God does to get our attention. So if this resonates with you, if you feel like you're being called by God, just type yes in the comment section. I would love to hear it. If you need a prayer today, let me know in the description or in the comment section. I would love to pray for you. And don't forget, down below, you can always grab my 100 Ways for a Woman to Pray. It is a really cool PDF I made for you. You can download it. It's digital, or you can print it off. It's really cool. And if you're ever stuck and you don't know what to pray for, you can always refer to this list. There's 100 different things to pray for on this list. If you are an imperfect Christian woman who wants to be part of a community of like-minded, faith-driven women, then definitely subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.